Hello and welcome to Twisted Gaming, and by the way Alex, yes, I'm going to keep saying Twisted Gaming, seeing as my channel is simply a branch off of yours. Right, so we are back in FTL Faster Than Light, carrying on with the series, which is, maybe I'll just start that again. I'm going to be carrying on with the series which sprang out of my first ever video, gaming video, and this time it's going to be timed. It will still be roughly 30 minutes, but yeah, so because Alex's videos take a lot longer to upload because he runs them through his converter again, which I think is personally a bad idea because that doesn't really affect quality. So I'm just going to set up my timer. Yeah, that's all set up. It's on my phone. I might have to cut it out because it might be a copyrighted track. And anyway, let's get back into the action. We've got that hole here. We've got a hull missile, which I want to get powered up. So that's going to take 25, 35 is 55. We've only got 54 and we wouldn't have the power to do it anyway. So we're going to, hang on. There we go. We're going to sort out my mic first, and yeah, we're going to have to save up for a bit for that. Right, so now I've got these paths on over the hover, which is how I set it up. I've set it all up. The game volume's a bit quieter this time as well, seeing as Alex recommended that. And we're going to jump onto this distress beacon and stop talking about what I've done and get on to playing the game. Right, so the cockpit lights up with warning signals. Are being targeted by a nearby ship. The distress call is an alert to attract unwitting ships into weapons range. Blah blah blah. Fight, fight, fight. Explosion, explosion, explosion. No one really cares. Right, so let's just sling auto fire back on. You should be back over there where I told you. Mikhail, you can go in there. In the engines. After watching my video, I was thinking, what are you doing? And now I know what to do because it's a week later. I've like sorted everything, all the ideas out in my head, and we're just gonna keep on doing our little thing. It's not too difficult at this stage, especially with that Osprey beam going in there. Charge that up. That should cut across the whole ship pretty much. Hopefully, yep. There we go. So that blows up. We've got enough thing to get that, but we'd only have 19, which wouldn't leave us enough power. So we're not doing that to get that whole missile in. We're gonna put me back in my piloting room, and we're going to fly on quickly to the next distress beacon. And here we've got NG ship under attack by a rebel fighter. I reckon that it's gonna run away. That is my bet right here. So he's gonna take down our one level of shields. Well, so that gives this, I think it's dual lasers, is it? Might be a couple of, no, it's just single lasers, so they can't actually damage us because of our 2 levels of shields. Well, we just wait for the Osprey beam to charge up, cut them in half. Pretty simple. Oh, how did he manage to do that? Must have hit it within the recharge. Anyway, so it's all going pretty well right now. Just cut everything about. Wait for this to charge up. Bang. Cut him. He's down to 2 health or hull, and that's him dead. You may notice I'm rambling a bit, or probably not rambling, just talking complete nonsense, and just carrying on. But really, this is just what I do. Because now it doesn't seem like it when you're watching this. And I think Ethos Labs has said this, but it is very difficult to just talk to yourself about the game because you know in your head what's going on. So anyway, the NG vessel turns out to be very poorly equipped, barely a runabout really. They're trying to outrun the rebels, so they need all the help they can get. I feel generous and give them some 25 scrap. They're not getting, well, they could get 2 fuel. I could spare that, but I ain't giving them 40 scrap. They ain't getting that. I'll give them 25, and they give me a healing burst. They don't have any supplies or weapons to spare. Weapons! But they do send over a self-teleporting medbot disperser. So that's all pretty good. Really, it's just another thing to sell so I can get more scrap. And on to the next thing. We make a contact on an isolated NG science station who are staying put despite the likelihood of Mantis invasion. They suggest you trial some experimental technology, which I've already got installed. Right, so this is all done. We can... Right, we're missing 1 power bar, so I'm going to undo all that and wait for a bit to get this whole missile up so that we can still do some weapons with the do some damage with the burst laser and carry on. As you arrive in the system, you're held by a loyalist settlement. On the learning of your quest, it's mission, not a quest, mission. They offer you supplies. That should be enough. Thank you very much. So now we've got this. Nice symmetry, almost. We could power that down and target our own ship with all this. Not much point really. We could just use this, but it could be good if we get a crew teleporter, I guess. And we get another healing burst. If I've interrupted their salvage operation because you must have interrupted their salvage operation because you find a weapon ready to be installed. So we got 2 healing bursts. Thank you, Alex, for doing your little steam things up there. Right, so we go on to the next one. I'm going to go into the rock-controlled sector because I'm feeling lucky and I want a bit more scrappage. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance towards alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. I wonder who he is. This little guy here, John. So let's go on to the store, see if they've got anything we want. Dump off these heal beams as well. First thing we do, dump the heal bursts even, not beams. Dump the heal bursts, and we could buy one of these. We could also buy drone control, but we don't have any drones, so it's pretty useless. Also, I think this can only have 3 drones. Actually, I thought you couldn't get a crew teleporter on this. Oh well. Drone control must only have 2. No, this doesn't take up a bit. Anyway, I'm doing that thing where I talk nonsense again. I'm going to get some more fuel and be on my merry little way. Gonna do some more exploring, seeing as we're in an enemy sector. Not really much not to do. Motley collection of blah blah blah. Explosionarizers. There. Explosionarizers. Yeah. Both really made up words, so I don't see why I'm correcting myself for going there. So yeah, still just carrying on. That's whole missile. Alright, there's damage in systemless rooms. So it couldn't really do much against the shields effectively. 2 damage and 2 times damage in systemless rooms, so it still does 2 damage, which is pretty good. So we're gonna go along to the next beacon. There's not really much point me saying that, but still. You arrive to find a number of ships convening around a station. You tune into their unencrypted communication channel and overhear half of their conversation. It's probably more like 2/3 if you find out what you need to. It seems that they need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. Or enemy ship. Offer your services. Very briefly scan your ship if you're not properly equipped for this type of mission. Can I just exploderize them? Right. Appears I can't, so I'm going to move on to here, and we're in an asteroid section. Your shields are being taxed as they deflect the debris. Stupid debris. free government. Anyway, from an asteroid field, as you weave your way between the rocks, you happen upon a rock pirate stronghold. You register teleport signatures and hear shouts aboard the ship. Oh, very clever, mate. What he's done is gone into a room with no oxygen in it. Although he can go straight in there, so he has lost a tiny little bit of health, but seriously not much. So as you can see, the Mantis is doing more damage, but he has less health than so we're just going to wait for these two to knock him out, John and Mikhail, and then Mikhail's going to have to go down there. I'll probably power down the engines just so I do this. Probably not such a good idea, but oh well. The rockship moves into a defensive position and transmits a white flag signal. They seem to be willing to buy their lives. Nope. So, anyway, yeah, still just carrying on. It might get a bit more interesting as the game goes on, with all of its bigger ships appearing and what not. How much time I've got left, I don't know. So yeah, we just got to wait for this, because technically it's still a hostile environment. If it was like 1 health and we had no shields and no engines, we could die here, so we have to wait for the FTL drive to charge before we can get onto the next beacon. And there doesn't seem to be much here. Nope, there's not much at this beacon, just a few abandoned depots, stripped clean. Right, next, onto this distress beacon, probably a pirate or something. Nope, this distress signal is coming from, it's got another common one here. It's coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. Their satellite defense system has gone haywire, and their repair crew can't approach without being fired on. Looking for help to fix or disable it. Right, this will get you just scrap usually. Oh, always, because they're not particularly happy you destroyed their defense system. This will get you nothing, you just leave them alone. And the NG crew, I think, does a good job. Your crew member is able to remotely fix the glitch in the defense AI, allowing the repair crew to close in and finish the job the station gives you its thanks along with a reward. Thank you very much, good sir. So we're just going to bounce our merry little way along through these bacons, and we jump into a rock excavation project. Yeah, it is project. I don't know why I go there. It's just probably picked up from a sister or something. Anyway, I'm impressed with the intrusion. They moved to defend themselves. I wouldn't be particularly impressed if I was mining out this planet down here and this massive great cruiser came in, but I still wouldn't attack them with what's essentially this end of it. I've just noticed how much this looked like the ship Event Horizon. It does actually look quite a lot like it, doesn't it? If you don't know what I'm on about, you don't know what I'm on about. It's not a big deal, but still, that does look a lot like the Event Horizon. Oh, we got 203 scrap from going through this sector, so gonna bump up our shields to level 3. Not bad for sector 3, I think it is, yeah. So level 3 shields at sector 3, it's not that bad. We're gonna get another power level to power up this fully, this engines, to bring us back up to 20 of 8, and keep going along our merry little route. I'm gonna say that a lot, aren't I? See a Zoltan merchant and ask about where's he response. Sorry, but it took years to gain their trust. I can't be seen communicating with you. Hope you understand. Girls' communications. Oh well. I just think most of the situations, like the scenarios and everything in this, can be fixed with more violence, but still. You find a rockship docked with a damaged Mantis fighter. Before you have a chance to hail them, a ship moves in to attack you, and you register teleport symbols from the disabled ship. They're using Mantis tech to board you. Right, that's quite a few. Right, everyone into the medbay. Are you especially? Me, no. You, yes. Vent the whole front of the ship up to the med bay. Whole missile there, burst laser there. Wait for the Osprey beam to charge up. Yeah, so you see this is a good tactic, just flood the oxygen out of the whole area where they are. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn the med bay on for that plan to work, because now they're forced to have a fight in there, and they're gonna lose all their health because the med bay gives all your crew's health back. So while this is being destroyed, they're getting murdered. Not too much to comment on here. That's a big old missile, isn't it? Yeah, system suffering. The rock ship attempts to make contact. Alien vessel, cease your attack. We will obey. No, you won't. So we blow them up again, and that's just still killing them because he wants to have a go. Ship explodes, leaving behind substantial connection abuse from the scrap material. Blah blah blah. Scrap, nice. Stella Artois has got some kills in action. You go back in there. Everyone back to their positions. Pop along down here. This is the exit beacon. And we got a defense drone, which is either something we can sell or something we can keep, depending on what I want to do at this store. Ooh, so there's some stuff around here. I'm gonna buy a bit more fuel. I'm gonna sell the defense drone thing. So a Hermes is pretty good. It takes 3, but it does a 3 damage shot against any system. But still, I'm not going to choose it because I've got the whole missile. It would basically be a very tiny advantage, which isn't really an advantage in some cases. Go buy one thing just for the hell of it. Might as well do that. Reverse ion field, don't really need advanced FTL. That would be nice, but not particularly necessary. As we go back on to get to Sector 4, we're doing this pretty quickly. I set this for 30 hours. Hang on a second. I might even stop the recording here. I'll cut this bit out. Right, so I've checked that out and it's 13 minutes left, so no, I haven't done that. I haven't done what I thought I did, so let's jump on to the next sector. Still feeling pretty good about what we've done, so we're going to jump onto the pirate controlled sector. And skip that. It's pretty much the same stuff telling every time. Oh, you're going to die because we said you are. I've not paid attention to what I was doing and got an empty engine thing, but still, if that gets hit, these 3 will still keep operating at the same efficiency, and we now got 25 levels of evade. 25% chance of evade. I call them levels sometimes, don't judge me. That sure is a shiny ship you got there. You got fire warning shot across their bow and they respond. You fire a warning shot across their bow and they respond. Hey, no need for violence, just calm in. No. So, who just comments that? That sure is a shiny ship you got there. Real pretty. And if they're a pirate. First it appears you've arrived in an empty system. A ship appears from behind the planet, hails you. Ha ha! The dread pirate Tuco, prepared to die. In a rock fighter, and you're a dread pirate. Doesn't really seem that likely. Anyway, I've sure got a nice little collection of systemless rooms for me to bombard with my whole missile. So yeah, we're just gonna carry on pounding the hell out of tiny little ships to get some more valuable scrap to fight the big old ship at the end. This is actually the best I've ever done with the Osprey. I have to say. It's just good starts, I guess. Keen to impress the people of YouTube, all 3 of them who watch this. Most of them probably my friends anyway. I don't think anyone off of the actual YouTube be watching this, just my friends. This ship's surprisingly well equipped. Please take this and let us live. Live and let it die. No. dead. Bang. Explosion. Dead. Erased. Ship exposed, leaving behind substantial collection of useful scrap material. And I said I wasn't going to read this out every time, I am. Missiles 2, drone parts 1, scrap 39. Done. Jump onto the next little spot on the map. And it says, you arrive to have a small fleet of NG ships target with a message. Piracy results in negative societal impact. Not permitted. You assure them of your honest intentions and they allow you to pass. Thank you very much. I'm not a pirate. I'm just passing through, blowing up some ships. It appears the stress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors are picking up a single life form. But it's some like weird six-legged purple horse things. You find a colony that seems to be recently attacked. No, it's not. Exploring the devastation, you find a lone survivor. Inviting to join your crew. He happily offers his services for time in exchange for getting you off that rock. You have no idea what you signed up for. Charlie! Good to meet you, Brandy. Meet your brother, Mikhail. You were separated at birth for reasons of I don't know. Speaker's been placed too close to giant class M, super giant class M star. Ship will gradually overheat till you get out of here or die. Pirate, apparently oblivious to the danger of the sun, moves into engage. Right, he has these Zoltan shields which won't let anything through them, especially missiles, which is a bit of a pain, and teleporters can't teleport through them. But we're just going to wait for the Osprey team to charge up, and that will take it down. PDQ. Which sounds pretty damn quick if you don't understand that. He's immune to fire, so John can just put that out. Oh, the shields are down because of fire, I guess. So, yeah, that's taking it down. Just target that big old room there. Knock out 4 damage. That's really powerful, actually. Delayed. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. If I did leave you alone, you'd probably still die, so no. I'm gonna leave you out of your misery, put you out of your misery, and move on. Right, so, there's another fight straight away. The eye of a nearby small rebel scout immediately identifies you as a threat and engages. Right, we brought our shields back up. Gonna vent all the oxygen out of the rooms with firing, because as we all know, oxygen lives off of fire. No, fire lives off of oxygen, other way around. And yeah, just carry on blowing things up. That room's pretty much useless to us now. Oh, I forgot to open this door, and the door systems are dead. Right, we're gonna need to send Johnny Boy in here. Oh, this is just fantastic. In fact, I might even send I'm gonna send Charlie in there to sort out the door system. Right, there we go. He's dead. Not much to comment on. We've got more trouble on our own ship. Exposed, dead. 43 scrap. Now, yeah, this is getting quite irritating. Right, so now we can get him in there, and basically, because our sensors are down, we're going to vent all the oxygen, all of it, out of the ship, apart from the rooms where people are. So we're gonna need to shut that door. Now we can open that again. So the oxygen's low because I'm venting it all out of the ship. That needs to be shut. That can be shut as well. That needs to be definitely shut. Oh god, I'm dying. I'm dying. Don't kill yourself even more. It's my fault really. No, you can get in there while we charge that up and sort out some of the ship's many problems. So yep, we get that going. Oh my god, it's still vented. Get back. Back. No. everyone back in there. Oh, this is completely... Well, it'd be better if you were in there now. Yeah, I'm a bit miscoordinated. I'm renowned for my unorganisedness. I'm pretty well known throughout my school. So yeah, we can get another one of these and another whole level actually, thanks to our large amount of scrap. The medbay can be turned back off, and everything's back literally ship shape and ready to go. You two back in there. Anyway, yep, so all that's sorted out. I'm gonna keep going along till we get to the exit beacon, or until my alarm goes off. There's another automated scout who'll pretty much kill himself. Not much to comment on here, because he's got no shields and he's in an asteroid section. As you can see, he's already taken quite a few hits. So that will bring him down to just 2 health. I could use a whole missile, but it's a bit of a waste of a missile. I might as well just wait for the burst laser to charge up, and kerblooey. He died. Not too much scrap. Well, that is actually quite a good bit of scrap. But let's get on to the exit beacon and explore the nebula a bit before going back to the beacon. Just a quick little glance around the nebula. There's a fight. Attack the ship. Oh, wrong room. Sometimes I don't pause the game, it's just something I do. Seeing as this is teaching me you don't have to pause it pretty much. Anyway, so we're just gonna keep on doing what we do best. You know how we do. And it's really difficult to commentate for this long on when it's just being this linear. Anyway, it's power up, it's FTL trying to escape, and now they try to surrender. Offer some goods, don't destroy the ship, blah blah blah. Don't want your goods. Kaboom. Bang. They dead. So yeah, this is pretty good. This does 4 damage to systemless rooms. So yeah. The only problem I can see with it is if you get to a place with a defense drone. So we're gonna skip along to the next beacon, and we could go to an Uncharted Nebula or a Mantis Homeworlds. I'm going to go to the Mantis Homeworlds, seeing as we're still looking pretty good with the hull level. Poorly charted area, space, blah blah blah, Mantis, blah blah blah, hull plating, done. If you really want to, you can pause it and read it. There's pretty much not much to commentate about there. Content. Yeah, that was right. I'm making a lot of mistakes today. Just leave me alone about it. Your world all of a sudden changes. Mantis, report your ship. This is not something new. I've had them on my ship like a trillion times before. Don't see how it changes the world very much. So just shutting all these doors. I find that generally a quicker way of venting all this area, and they've killed our sensors quite quickly. Oh, how very nice. I'm thinking I'm going to have to upgrade these door systems. Shut all this back down again. Oh, it's not turned on. Oh dear. Right, so... Oh, Charlie! I barely knew you! No! But still, these two ought to be alright. Come on, please be alright, please be alright. Yes! Right, so... we've lost the guy who, well, he did say he was going to only be helping us for a short time. Rest in peace, Charlie. Rip in peace, bro. So, after that, a little bit of sad news. We can't have too much time left to go. 1 minute 15 seconds. So that's enough to just do a little bit of exploring before moving on. Ah, rebel fighter, nice big old ship. So yeah, not much doing. No. What? John, stay in there. Right, so what we've done, they can't get through this as easily as before. These don't just open for them anymore, they lock them out. So we're going to shut all of... Actually, we're going to leave all these open. Wait for them to take a bit of damage getting through. I'm going to open that door because... no! Who said you were allowed to come back out here? So yeah, we're going to do what we just said but didn't do. Turn auto fire back on. I don't know why that isn't turned on. Take power from the engines to power up the hull missile. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Time is up. There we go. That's all done. I'm going to finish this battle and then the video will be over, I'm afraid. So, yeah, it's just simple. Explosion. Explosion. New word. Word of the week. Word of the literally week. This is not good. We might lose all our weapon systems apart from the Osprey beam. Can we hold out? That's the question. We'll wait for it to charge up. Oh, how can you miss with something that teleports? What I want to know. So we haven't lost all our weapons. Just wait for that to charge its little way back up and sort it out, people. NG guy, you can fix that real quick. So yeah, we're just gonna blow up this slightly bigger ship, which I'm quite glad to see. This is getting very boring, but now we've got into more complicated areas, it's gonna get more difficult. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. Oh no, you didn't. You will go to your previous rooms of such. And so he's back in there. As you saw, that you might have seen, I'm pointing to the screen again. This went down a little bit. Alright, you win. Here's some equipment for us. Doors. Leave us alone. We'll not accept your surrender. We're just going to cut you in half. And this marks the end of the video, I'm afraid. All three of you viewers and probably just JJ. I call you JJ, which watched this all the way to the end. You probably even didn't know, so not much point saying much here, but I still bid thee a very good day indeed. Goodbye.